you been in the music industry?
I've been in the music industry since 2009.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's when I first started performing. That's when I first got paid for music. BMI.
Shout out BMI.
I got a live performance check through BMI.
Damn. How'd that feel?
It felt fucking extra check. I don't know how this is probably the ultimate finesse though, but I got a check for payment for background music for an NFL game.
Damn. Explain that. You can't just say that all casually.
Trying to make beats at that time, so I had made some beats, and I had just learned about BMI, and you have to register your stuff to BMI. For me, it was like a form of copyright.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if I register my shit to BMI, can nobody steal it? And so I had registered. I thought I was registering my beats. You feel me? Thinking you feel me? Can nobody steal it? Cause my shit on BMI. You feel me? So, and whatever I named the beat ended up being a beat that they used for background music, and it came back to me.
Damn.
It came, you know what I'm saying? It came back to me. It might have been 10 other motherfuckers that had the same name. You know what I'm saying? And they probably got paid too, but that was my first time. That was my actual first time getting paid from BMI for music.
And it felt good to get paid.
You feel me? And I did a show, and I did a show at the Bullfrog. And I had registered the show, and I got paid for it.
Damn.
So I was like, oh yeah. My pops gave me the game. He said any place that they can broadcast over the radio or do any kind of broadcasting, you can get paid for performing there.
Facts.
No matter how big or small. As long as they can broadcast over the airwaves at any point in time. As long as they able to. They don't have to, not if they are broadcasting while you performing. It's just the venue has to be able to broadcast live if, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If need be, you can get paid for performing there.
Damn.
My pops told me that in 2009, and ever since.
And then I seen something with you and Hella on Instagram. He was talking to you. He was giving you some game, man. Talk about that, bro, because I want the audience to kind of put that in context, because he said a lot of good things.
He was bigging me up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and he was actually telling the people his relationship to me, which is through my father. My father was one of the first people to put him in the studio. Seen his potential, and was like, you need to be in the studio. My pops had a studio. And he used to let him come up there. He used to let him come up there every day, whenever he wanted to, and work on his craft, work on whatever it was, whether it was rapping or making beats, you know what I'm saying? And that, he was explaining that to the people, he saw something in him when he was young. He was 15, 16. He was it's been, he's grateful for that ever since. And I remember when I first really started rapping and was taking it serious, my pops was whatever you need on that, I can, try my best to put it together for you or whatever. And so I'm man, I really want to work with Hella. So if you know him, just introduce him, try to, you know what I'm saying, try to get me this. I don't know how to get in touch with this nigga. So if you know him, can you put me in touch with him? Because I really want to work with him. And he was I think I could do that. He was I know. He's yeah, I know the guy. He's I know the guy. That's what he said. He's I know the guy. And I was let me see if I still got his number, and I'm gonna call him, and then I'm gonna call you back. And so he called him. And he called him the next day. He was I called. He was he ain't hit me back or whatever, so I don't know. He but I'll let you know if he do. And then the next day, he texted me. And he was like, hey, I talked to him. He was like, I talked to him. He was like, I told him you my son, and I arranged for you to go meet him on such and such day and buy one beat from him or whatever, and it's how much he gonna charge you for the beat. And he gonna record you too. He gonna record the session for you too. So I was like, damn,
yeah, because Hella one of the goats in the city. Man.
One of the goats. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I have to get a hell of a beat. And you know what I'm saying? I went there, I met him. You feel me? He a DBZ head, so I love that. You feel me? He loved DBZ, so I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I fuck with this nigga for sure. And we made a song called Why I'm Fly. And even that then wasn't like the type of beats he was making. You feel me? I remember he was like that. He's like, this one of my favorite songs because ain't nobody came. You the first nigga come here and make a song like this. Like it's gotta be destined some kind of way. And even like, you know what I'm saying, my old dude, like he was a legend in this shit. He produced the No Panties song. They used to come on BET Uncut.
Hey, that's some funny shit.
You remember that song? It come on BET Uncut. I ain't got my panties on. I ain't got no panties. Yeah, that was his artist. He made that beat. And he made that hook. And he shot that video. And that was his club that they shot it at.
Damn.
Shout out to your
Hey, shout out to BET Uncut.
And he had it on BET Uncut. So like, I always felt like this music shit was destined for me because I'm like, I know who my pops is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My manager, Bezos, like she was throwing concerts when I was in high school. You feel me? She used to be hanging out with Jadakiss and Mobb Deep and Lil Wayne. And
she was around.
You feel me? She was big. Yeah, like she was.
Hey, but you just met Jadakiss. Tell us about that, bro.
That actually wasn't my first time meeting Jadakiss.
Okay.
That was like probably my third or fourth time seeing Kiss. You know, I shout out to XFMS, my nigga Big Guy, Big D, Lil E. You feel me?
Shout out to them, boy.
You know, I'm a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Forever in my family for real. And you know, they was the link to Jadakiss. My nigga Hip, he from Yonkers, New York. You feel me? He basically from the same hood as Kiss and DMX.
Okay.
And so like, yeah, like DMX come to Detroit, he drove my big homie drop top around downtown and shit.
Damn.
You feel me? Like
the world's so small, bro.
You feel me? So like Hip, he always, you know what I'm saying, he always would bring the locks and shit to Detroit with him, and they be in the hood on Mac. Niggas don't need niggas over there, no niggas in, you know what I'm saying, over on that side, no. Feel me? The bag zone, niggas know, niggas in the bag zone know what the fuck was going on, cause they pulling up, seeing Kiss and Sheik Luch and Styles P out on the motherfucking block. You feel me? Like damn, like, you feel me? So like, we had a show in Ohio, in Columbus, and that was my first time meeting Kiss. And like, you know, you see him, you know what I'm saying? This was before I met Snoop Dogg. This was actually before. This was like 2013, 2014. We went to. I'm tripping. This was after. This was 2015. We went to do a show. Lil E performing. You know them and shit and everything. We got the mall with him the next day and shit. Lil E had shot a video. And Kiss was in the video. You know what I'm saying? And stamped him at the end of the video.
That's a big stamp of approval.
Put a big stamp on him and shit. And so he like, I met him then and he was cool as hell. You feel me? Like, cool as fuck, chilling. We talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Voice really raspy like that. Like, voice real raspy like that. I'm like, oh, he really just sound like this for real. Like, that shit was funny as hell. But nah, he was a cool nigga. This last time we was at Club Live.
Shout out Club Live.
Earlier this shit, no, that shit was fire. That shit was lit. That shit was loud as hell. That shit was going dumb in that bitch. I ain't even gonna. Lil Wayne came up in that bitch. Tariq was in that bitch.
I would say Lil Ricky was in that bitch.
Lil was in that bitch.
Power Tariq.
Lil Power Tariq. Michael Rainey Jr. He was in that bitch.
I still not confront him for killing ghosts, but
hey, look, I was like, this would be the perfect time. Let me press him about that shit, dog.
I'm trying to see some more.
but niggas, you feel me? Like, when niggas be in the club, like, bro, niggas really be chilling. Like, the whole thing is, like, and it's a part of networking, too, and it's something that, like, I'm real good at is networking. Like, you just gotta, like, don't look like you only trying to meet them for what they already know you want to meet them for.
facts.
Like, don't, you feel me? Just be cool, be yourself, talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Something you ain't gonna always get in, but if you know somebody and they know somebody, then there it is. You feel me? You gotta, you feel me? Just, alright, yeah, I know, I'm here. Sometimes it's just being there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was already
we learning the same thing now about moving around and networking. It's more than just producing content. You gotta get out there to the people.
No, you gotta produce that content for sure. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm learning that more and more. You gotta produce that content, but you do gotta move around. You gotta move around.
Be in multiple places.
And that shit was just like, we was in Miami celebrating my cousin's birthday, and we went to Club Live and just hit. Was like, I'm in Miami, where you at? I'm like, shit, I'm at the Fountain Blue. Like, we gonna be there tonight. I'm like, oh, it's on then. I'm like, cause we gonna be, we in there, you feel me? And me and Hip walked in together, you feel me? And then he went, got kissed, and when we got them all in there, he came, he got me, we went VIP, a kiss section, we partied.
Facts.
Hey, you turn up.
Hey, how that my Miami lifestyle like, bro?
It's for the ladies. It's called 42.
Okay.
And this is kind of explaining the this came from the Miami Vibe. I recorded this down there. What up, though? It's your boy Big Foe Peaz. You feel me? I'm in this bitch with Smoke Something podcast. You know, we smoking something. Album coming soon. Not Who I Am. You feel me? Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. Follow me on everything. Big Foe Peaz. BIGFOEPEAZ, Big Foe Peaz, you feel me? AKA Buffy Combs. Shout out my nigga Visionary Mind. We out here, you feel me?